Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squared for boxing news and views from around the internet. ESPN's World Fame 100, the fourth annual edition which has come out, has about half a dozen boxers inside the top 100 sporting stars in the world. And so this list is comprised of, as it says here, top stars and their most Googled moments of the year. So this list, I think, is, there's a number of factors here. There's a search score, it includes endorsements and social following. And I imagine as well, because they're listing this, there's going to be different competing voices who've helped rank this list, this top 100. At the top, so you have Cristiano Ronaldo, LeBron James, Lionel Messi, Neymar, and those guys, because I went back and had a look at the previous 3 years, especially Ronaldo and LeBron James. That's been pretty static at the top there. And most of the other guys who are in there, if you have a look on screen here, Messi, Neymar, Nadal, Federer, there's a lot of these guys who've been constants in the sort of top 10, top 15. And tennis and football, it does feature heavily in this. But you have a number of other mixed martial arts stars that are above the first boxer listed. And that first boxer that is listed was a little bit surprisingly, for me at least, at number 34. Deontay Wilder. He is the first of about half a dozen boxers in this list, ahead of Anthony Joshua, ahead of Canelo Alvarez. And Alvarez is generally regarded in boxing circles as, the biggest thing in town. So on this list, number 34, Deontay Wilder. So we see here, he's got a search score of 100, endorsements of 1.6 million, social following of 2.5 million. And generally, from what I can tell, because there's no key to talk about this, the higher your search score, that's actually better for you. So guys like Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, his search score is 100, which is, pretty good by the looks of it. LeBron James, 47, Lionel Messi, 54. And the higher it is, it seems to be good for you. Khabib, 100 here. And Deontay Wilder's is in line with Khabib and also Ronaldo's, also at 100. And that's probably linked to the Tyson Fury fight in most part, and maybe a little bit the Luis Ortiz fight. So we'll go into it here. So it says, on the night he went toe-to-toe with Tyson Fury, undefeated American heavyweight Deontay Wilder was favoured to add another name to the list of those who've tried and failed to dethrone him. Though Wilder knocked Fury down twice, the mega fight ended with a draw. Wilder will continue challenging anyone and everyone in 2019, but we're still waiting for his much-anticipated bout with Anthony Joshua. And this is a comment by Tom Hamilton. And there's another quote here from Wilder. Hit him with the left, take him out with the right. Boom. Good night. Okay, moving on. The next guy on the list, second heavyweight after Wilder, is Tyson Fury at number 39. So his endorsements, 2.65 million. And over here, you see the average is 12.6 million. So you have Deontay Wilder with 1.6 million endorsements compared to that average of 12.6. Tyson Fury, a few more endorsements. The search score at 79, not quite as high as Deontay Wilder. And his social following is listed as 21.5 million. 10 seconds is a long time in boxing, especially during the 12th round when you're splayed out like a starfish on the canvas. But remarkably, after being knocked down a second time, Tyson Fury managed to haul his sizable frame off the deck after a monster punch from Deontay Wilder. He went on to claim a controversial draw in the epic heavyweight world title fight. Give us that rematch already. And that's again Tom Hamilton. And I noticed he didn't actually really refer to any of Tyson Fury's sort of comeback story there, but also how well he fought in that fight. So if you compare the two, certainly from putting them side by side, you'd sort of say that this guy thought that Deontay Wilder won, or that's the way that I'm sort of reading it. The world knows who the real WBC champion is. Wilder had a gift decision in his own country, and that's Fury after the draw. And then you go down, you start actually getting into the 60s here. Anthony Joshua at 63. And before I get onto that, last year he was in the World Fame 100 at 46. And I'd also note in 2018's edition, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury did not appear. So Anthony Joshua was the top heavyweight there. So if we go into this year's one, so at 63, so his endorsements are listed at 7 million, his search score at 27, which suggests it was, he was searched less than Tyson Fury, who had a search score of 79, and less than Deontay Wilder at 100. And the average search score is 35. So he was below the average search score, and social following, 7.7 million. Does Tyson Fury really have 21.5 million social followers? I wasn't aware that it had grown that much, but it says the average here is 10.6. But Joshua is ahead of Deontay Wilder in endorsements by about 5 times, and the social following well ahead of that too by about 3 times. 2 fights, 2 victories for the undefeated British heavyweight superstar in 2018. Anthony Joshua's biggest moment when he beat Joseph Parker on points back in March in Cardiff, and he followed that up with a 7th round TKO of Alexander Povetkin, who troubled the Brit in the early stages at Wembley. Sorry, phone going off there. But still, there's an itch that cannot be satisfied until a unification with American Deontay Wilder. And he says here, everyone knows what we need to do. I need to fight Deontay Wilder for the belt. That's Anthony Joshua there. And just for a bit more context here, because this is a heavyweight channel, so I'm not going to dwell on some of the others, but you have Canelo Alvarez here at 68. So he has endorsements 2.5 million, search score 44, so that's bigger than the average of 35, higher than Anthony Joshua, a social following of 4 million. And you have a few other names in here. I think Golovkin was here and Manny Pacquiao as well. Yeah, so 78 for Golovkin, Manny Pacquiao 83. And in previous years, you've had Vladimir Klitschko and also Floyd Mayweather featuring very prominently. But it's very interesting that Deontay Wilder, effectively off the back of this one fight with Tyson Fury, comes in at number 34 after not having been ranked in 2018 at all. But I guess, with the level of opposition that he faced in 2018 and the anticipation around what was effectively a mega fight with Tyson Fury, that really has sort of pushed him through the roof here. And I'm not sure of all the other factors involved here, because obviously we have these high-level, search score endorsements and social following. But there has to be an element of, there's a team of people that have come in and decided to, probably put cards down and ranking these in order. And there'll be a number that have just missed out on the list. But Deontay Wilder coming in at 34 and Tyson Fury coming in at 39. So, 3 heavyweights in this list, and Anthony Joshua drops, 17 places this year to number 63. And I know that there's going to be a number of people who don't really agree with, this ESPN Fame 100, the listing, having Joshua 3rd behind Tyson Fury and also Deontay Wilder. But I guess this speaks to, the level of the search score that dictates, where he's sort of fitting, because he was actually below the average and well below, almost 4 times below Deontay Wilder, which obviously that Fury fight had pushed Wilder through the roof there. So, what do you make of this? Deontay Wilder, apparently the most famous boxer in the ESPN Fame 100 at 34, followed by Tyson Fury, followed by Anthony Joshua, and followed by Canelo Alvarez, generally regarded as the biggest star in world boxing. Let me know what you think of this. Drop a comment, loud and often. Hit like, hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Boxing_squared. I'm out.